Welcome back to another episode of On The Ball's Talking Points, the show where we discuss noteworthy things that happen in English football. And in today's video, I'll be giving my thoughts on Dan James and why I think some of the criticism he's been receiving as of late has been harsh on the player. But before we do that, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next video is released. Dan James signed from Swansea City in June for around £15 million, and personally I don't think he was signed to be a starter from the get-go. We have players like Mata, Pereira, Lingard, and despite how people feel about them, they are more senior players and have far more experience as footballers. Dan James played his first full season as a professional in 18-19 in the Championship, and prior to that his only game as part of the first team in Swansea, or any team for that matter, came as a 60th minute substitute in the 4th round of the FA Cup, where Swansea won that game 8-1. So basically this kid had no experience in the Premier League whatsoever, yet he came into the side and started off well, scoring 3 goals in 4 games, but like the rest of the squad he fizzled. 4 games after his last goal he registered his first of 6 assists in 12 games in the Premier League. Once again not performing too badly, but since then he hasn't managed all too well. Because of this he's been subject to quite a lot of abuse, with a lot of people saying things like he's not a good footballer, he doesn't belong in the team, he was a waste of money, amongst other things. I disagree with these statements made about him. And as I said, he wasn't brought in to be a starter, but everyone started to look at him to carry the team. And this is a team with the likes of Martial, Rashford, Matic, Fred, Pogba I'll omit because of his injury, and Bruno Fernandes only came in January. But how can you place the hopes of one of the world's biggest teams on a 21-year-old whose league debut was the season before in the Championship? It's unreasonable and it's not fair. Dan James started off well, so it's obvious he has the ability and potential. It's now down to his coaching staff to get him right, but it's going to be difficult with the way Manchester United are right now. Man United have trouble playing from the flanks. Except Luke Shaw, all the other fullbacks are incompetent moving forward. Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood aren't natural wingers, and so their styles differ. Even so, they don't usually create opportunities from the flanks, but rather cut inside and try and score goals through the middle. So as a 22-year-old coming to the top flight after just 1 season under his belt, who is he learning from? Who is his mentor? Who is he watching in the team that can help him improve his game? I don't think Dan James is the problem, I think it's the system, and Dan James is being unfairly treated. Even I have mistakenly said some harsh things about him in the past without looking at the system as a whole, which is currently failing him. I mean, if you think about it, of Manchester United's entire first team squad, Dan James is the only natural winger. There's no one else. So Manchester United is over-reliant on playing through the middle and don't create enough opportunities from the wide areas. This system has stressed even more with Bruno and Pogba in the middle. Yet Dan James is blamed for doing the only things he knows how to do, but it's being done without any visible attempts for his coaches to improve his game. I think he needs a personal coach, someone who knows how to bring out the best in him, and I think Man United need to do something about their ability to play from the wide areas. It's not a problem that will simply be solved with the signing of Jadon Sancho. But once the players learn to improve their movement and decision making in the wide areas of the final third, everyone will be better for it, not just Dan James. I like him, and I think we should be a little bit more patient with him. The team is learning, the team is growing, and he's no exception. Given time, he will be a major asset for Manchester United like he was at the start of last season. I mean, if you think about it, bring this same Dan James to Manchester City, and what do you think Pep Guardiola would do with him, or whoever's in charge of coaching the attackers? I think he has the potential to be a very good player. All it takes is the right coach to unlock the potential that the player has and that he wasn't able to unlock in his first season at Manchester United. That's all from me on this episode of Talking Points. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and check out the social media profiles for more football content. I tweet a lot real time during matches, especially Manchester United matches, and I love engaging with others on the platform. So go ahead and give me a follow there as well. You can find my Twitter handle on the screen or in the description below. Like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click the bell notification icon so you know when the next video is released. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.